Get ready, Marvel fans, because the multiverse is about to implode, and only a select few heroes will make it out alive. In Avengers: Secret Wars, we're facing a multiversal reset that's going to shake the MCU to its core. But here's the kicker. The survivors aren't who you'd expect. Forget about your favorite Avengers for a second, because we're diving into the top 5 characters who are most likely to weather this cosmic storm. From the fourth wall-breaking antics of Deadpool to the time-bending shenanigans of Loki. These unlikely heroes might just become the cornerstone of the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, before we jump in, let's get one thing straight. This isn't your typical end-of-the-world scenario. We're talking about the collapse of entire realities here. Imagine every parallel universe, every what-if scenario, all crashing together in one epic finale. It's the kind of event that could wipe the slate clean and give Marvel a fresh start. But in this chaos, a few key players have the potential to slip through the cracks and survive. First up on our list is none other than the merc with a mouth himself, Deadpool. Now, you might be wondering how a wisecracking mercenary could possibly survive the end of the multiverse. Well, it's simple. Deadpool's got an ace up his sleeve, and it's his ability to break the fourth wall. This isn't just a gimmick, it's a superpower in its own right. Deadpool's awareness that he's in a comic book, or in this case a movie, could be his ticket to survival. He might just be able to step outside the narrative, avoiding the reset altogether. Plus, with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool finally joining the MCU, it's unlikely Marvel would want to write him out so soon. Next, we've got the god of mischief, Loki. After his Disney Plus series, Loki's become something of an expert in multiversal shenanigans. He's seen the time variance authority, he's met his variants, and he's even glimpsed the end of all things. This experience makes him uniquely qualified to navigate the collapse of the multiverse. Loki's cunning and his newfound understanding of time and reality could allow him to find a loophole, a way to exist outside the main timeline. And let's face it, Loki's always been a survivor. If anyone can find a way to trick fate itself, it's him. Third on our list is a bit of a wild card, America Chavez. Introduced in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, America has the power to create star-shaped portals that allow her to travel between dimensions. This ability could be crucial in the face of multiversal collapse. As realities crumble around her, America might be able to punch her way to safety, finding refuge in a pocket dimension or an as-yet-undiscovered corner of the multiverse. Her powers make her not just a survivor, but potentially a savior for others as well. Coming in at number 4 is a character who's no stranger to cosmic events. Captain Marvel? Carol Danvers has already proven she can survive in the vacuum of space and harness incredible amounts of energy. In a scenario where the multiverse is collapsing, her ability to absorb and manipulate energy could be her saving grace. Captain Marvel might be able to ride the waves of multiversal energy, using them to propel herself to safety. Plus, her sheer determination and will to survive make her a force to be reckoned with, even in the face of universal annihilation. Rounding out our top 5 is a character who's been through more than his fair share of multiversal madness. Doctor Strange. As the Sorcerer Supreme, Strange has peered into millions of possible futures and navigated the dangers of the multiverse. His mastery of the mystic arts gives him a unique perspective on the nature of reality itself. In the face of multiversal collapse, Strange's knowledge and magical abilities could allow him to create a protective bubble, shielding himself and possibly others from the effects of the reset. And let's not forget, he's got the Time Stone. Or at least, he did. Even without it, his experience with time manipulation could prove invaluable. Now, you might be thinking, what about the other Avengers? Surely, characters like Spider-Man or Thor are too popular to write out, and that's where things get interesting. The beauty of a multiversal reset is that it allows Marvel to pick and choose which versions of characters they want to keep. We might see variants of our favorite heroes survive, but they could be dramatically different from the ones we know and love. Imagine a Peter Parker who never became Spider-Man, or a Thor who never proved worthy of Mjolnir. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this concept so exciting. But let's take a moment to consider the implications of this reset. If these 5 characters do indeed survive, they'll be thrust into a brand new MCU. They'll be the only ones who remember the old universe, the only ones who understand the magnitude of what's been lost. This could set up some fascinating character arcs. Imagine Deadpool trying to convince everyone that they're living in a rebooted reality, or Loki grappling with the weight of being one of the few who remembers what came before. It's not just about survival, though. These characters could become the architects of the new MCU. With their knowledge and experiences, they might try to reshape the new reality, perhaps trying to bring back elements of the old one. This could lead to some intriguing conflicts. What if America Chavez wants to use her powers to restore the multiverse, while Doctor Strange believes it's best to let the new reality unfold naturally? The potential for drama and character development is immense. Of course, this is all speculation. Marvel has a knack for surprising us, and Avengers. Secret Wars could go in a completely different direction. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Theorizing, predicting, and then being amazed when the film takes us somewhere we never expected. As we wrap up, it's worth remembering that in the world of comics and superhero movies, nothing is ever truly final. Even if the multiverse does collapse, even if we do lose some of our beloved characters, there's always the possibility of a comeback. After all, this is a universe where death is often just a temporary inconvenience. So, as we eagerly await Avengers, Secret Wars, keep an eye on these 5 characters. Deadpool, Loki, America Chavez, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange just might be the key to understanding whatever new reality Marvel has in store for us. And who knows, maybe they bring a few surprises along with them when they emerge on the other side of the multiversal collapse. One thing's for sure, the MCU as we know it is about to change forever. Whether you're a diehard fan who's been there since Iron Man, or a newcomer just getting into the Marvel Universe, we're all in for one hell of a ride. So buckle up, true believers. The multiverse may be ending, but for these 5 heroes, and for us as fans, the adventure is just beginning.